I'm talking about something you probably would never, ever understand.
Well, I definitely understand, and I understand that your stock is down.
Yeah, well,
Give me that.
Just got this hot tip. I gotta find out what this guy is all about. He's gonna find out very quickly that I am the best in the business. My goodness. Love it. This guy is gonna make me stinking, filthy rich.
Really? Is he serious? Yeah, he cracks me up. Well, since this fool want to go check on Green, think about it, let me call him so I can pray for him.
know I had to come over here and see my man GQ because I got to get that fresh cut for tonight's wrestling show.
Man, when I saw Ken Fleming walking that door from Eye Visions, I knew it was my lucky day. I'm talking about I'm off the streets now, baby, from the streets to the suites.
It's you. It's you. I was told I would find you here. This is good.
What are you talking about, man?
I think that you would make a great addition.
Yeah.
That's about, but I want to tell you something, man. You're it. I know it.
What are you talking about?
I'm gonna make you a lot of money. You're gonna make yourself a lot of money.
You bullshit, man.
I don't do that. All I do is tell the truth.
Look, man, I'm coming from the streets, man. Fresh off the streets, man. I ain't even paid for my own meal, man. It's tough right now, so you talking money, man. My ears light up.
It's okay.
Real talk, man. You know how I feel like to be on the street, man? You know, you look nice and everything. You know what it's like to be on the street? I had a girl in my bed, man. Yeah. A real down woman, man. She, you know, she wasn't the best. She pissed on me a couple times, but, you know, that was my girl. That was my girl. You know what it feels like to be pissed on?
No. I understand you, man, but I'm gonna help you.
That's what it feels like to be pissed on. She's a big girl, too.
You gotta trust what I'm telling you. You're gonna be a star, and I'm not gonna start you at the bottom. You're gonna go right to the top. You're gonna be a main eventer.
I hear you talking, man, but let's see some action with it though. Cause I'm hungry, man. I'm hungry.
I'm gonna make that happen for you.
Hold on for a second, guys. Is this what you want? What's your problem?
I just saw you fucking glancing at these guys when we're talking about our relationship.
Why are you so jealous? They're freaking hot.
Well,
What is your
listen-
deal?
Oh, they're hot? Yeah,
They're freaking hot. They got nice legs. You know what the f is
oh,
your
well, whatever.
problem?
Well, I work hard.
Oh please, what does it matter? Oh God, it's like blah 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 blah.
It doesn't matter. You know what? Guys, is this what you want? Is this something what you want? Right? Yeah, you know what? You're nothing but a little slut and a...
Fuck you. You know what? Fuck you. We're moving out.
Yeah,
Yeah,
whatever. I'm
bye.
out.
See ya.
Ain't over, man.
Whatever. I'm so sick of your shit. I'm so sick of it.
Hey, what's going on?
How are you?
How you doing? Wow, I like this. Now I'm gonna say
Hey,
this.
I usually don't do this, but you guys are super, super nice. So, do you think that that's the way that a man should treat a lady that looks like this?
Of course not.
Hell no.
Of course not.
You know what I mean? Like, I'm so sick of him. It's just blah, 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 blah. It's all he does. Like, look at me, you know? Like, come on. Like, mira. Claro que sí. Claro que sí. Claro que sí.
Sure.
Now, on that note, you guys wouldn't mind, you know, hanging out with me and stuff? And you guys seem like you'd be okay. Would it bother you if I told you that I used to be a man?
Whoa. You know,
It
sweetheart.
doesn't matter because look, I look good. The doctor did a wonderful job, as you can see.
Mhm.
You know, I have all of this going on. I mean, like for real, like I could even do dance for you. Like, does it matter? I used to be a man. I'm not a man anymore.
I can't do that.
Why?
mean,
I can
yeah,
still
I
give
don't
you
know
love,
about
affection. You know, like
damn.
look, you wouldn't even have to pay for my bills. I pay for my own bills. I'm very independent. Just be with me.
But
you know
is
what
it
I'm
gone? Is it
saying?
gone?
I used to be a man. What does it matter?
But is that gone?
Yes, it's gone.
I still can't.
Why? Why?
Really? Nah, it's
But
not
it's,
natural.
but it's gone. Like,
That's why you
like
can't-
all of this, look at this. I mean, it's all, like everything, all that stuff is gone. I don't know you guys have it. I don't know. It used to be. So, I mean, come on, we go out. Nobody would ever notice.
You can't turn a squirrel into a rabbit. So
Come
I
on.
can't.
Come
I can't.
on. Come on.
Sorry, sweetheart.
Why?
That
Come
was-
on, don't.
That was nice.
Come
That was nice
on.
knowing you.
Yeah, you're like saying no already. You're just freaking too
just-
scared.
you look good, though.
You're chicken. You're hot, but you're being a chicken. What about you?
Sorry. I'm sorry.
Come on. Why?
That's not even tea. That's like poison with Kool-Aid.
You're exaggerating. Seriously? You're being a drama
No,
queen.
come on, man. Let me go.
That's fucked up.
We arrived in the Dominican Republic. Getting ready to do this job. Documentary, Brujeria. We got Jack. He's on sound. We got Shay.
Better late than never. How you doing, bro? Luis, man. Luis, nice to meet you. You must be Jack, the man with the camera. What's up, man?
What's
How you
up,
doing,
man?
brother? This is Javier, my sister, man.
Right.
Everything for you?
Do me a favor. Make sure you record everything. We got to document everything.
Okay.
Welcome to Dominican Republic, right here. It's beautiful.
Not feeling good. The whole crew's not feeling good.
Something happened here.
I can't.
What do you want me to do? Hola, JB.
Reports of Brujeria. We got interviews. We got a real live meeting with a brujo. Some people believe it. Some people don't believe it. But guess what? They all know about it. We're on our way to Samaná.
name is Abuda Dean,
And I'm Leia Knox.
and you're watching Fighting Evolution Wrestling.
Alright, so let's go through this real quick to set the match list for tonight. Dirty White Boy versus Romeo, Mitch Mitchell, Vic versus Victor, Chico Adams, Ace Mayhem.
Wait, that's my guy, Ace Mayhem. Him and MDK. And what I need to talk about, renegotiating their contracts. We need to...
Why does this even matter?
Why do you matter? I'm not talking to you, I'm talking to him. You shh while I'm talking to him. Anyway, like I'm saying, before I was rudely interrupted, I need Ace Mayhem and MDK, I need their contracts renegotiated. And what I'm trying to say, we need more money, we need more action, we need more stuff. For the amount of stuff that we give, we need more stuff.
In the midst of all this, I went to a strip club last night, and like these girls, they love my money.
What?
And so now I'm like really itchy, like, these matches. Do you have like some kind of lotion I can take care of myself?
Dude, you need Jesus. You need prayer and you need oil. That's what you need.
You know what? Speaking of Jesus and your church, I saw the pastor and the organ player coming out of an establishment in South Beach.
South Beach, what does that have to do with Ace Mayhem and MDK's contract?
Your name was mentioned.
My name was mentioned.
Yeah, so I want to know, are you a tambourine player?
Dude, what the hell does that have to do with it?
He's probably a skinful
Lord,
player.
these folks almost made me lose my religion in here. God.
Can we get away this, please?
Hold on, before you even... Let's talk about the food at these events.
Yeah.
The food is horrible. We need better catering service. And what do y'all call these people at the concession stand? What kind of crap is that? Listen, I got some folks down at my church that can offer better services. I promise you, the food is much better.
I bet that's not the only services that they offer at your church. All right, let's get back to this.
For once in my life, I agree with you.
Let's do that. We need.
I'll get y'all two outside.
No, we need to figure this out first. We need to figure out who is going to be facing JB Cool tonight.
Keep your mouth shut for the first time in your life. Listen to me. I have an absolute monster. Ripe, ready, and raring to go. He's over 250 pounds. He stands over 6 feet tall.
Yeah.
He's about to make me $1 million.
Okay, I don't need an entry level.
He's not entry level.
Talent. I need someone at the same caliber as JB Cool.
He's the main event.
Main event, man, he sounds like a chicken patty that you're trying to put next to filet mignon, and those two just don't go together.
He is filet mignon. You and your ideas are chicken shit, okay? Gotta trust me.
All right, we're not getting anywhere here. All right, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get Teddy on the phone. We're gonna figure this out. We're gonna have an excellent show tonight. All right. We'll meet up later.
Hey. Hi. Are you ready for this?
Man, my shirt's in my bag, man. I'm ready.
Why?
Why? Man, I'm getting ready to take a picture, man. I don't need my shirt right now. I'm ready, though. I'm ready, though.
Yeah, you have to remember where you came from.
Man, I remember where I came from.
Yeah.
You know where I came from?
Yeah, where? You tell me.
Man, you ever came from the street?
No.
Bro, I'm one step away from that, man. I ain't going back. You ever had to get blood for money? You ever had to jack your for money?
No.
You don't know nothing about that, do you?
No.
My hand's tired, bro. Look at these. Man, don't even worry about it. Look, I don't care what we're starting out with. I don't care how much we get paid tonight. It really don't matter, man. Because this is beneficial to me.
That's right. Right. And it won't start off that well, but you're going to make $1 million. You have got to trust me.
Just put me in the right spot, man.
I'll make a star out of you.
Don't put me now. Put me in the right spot.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome. We are back in Clewiston, Florida. It is time for more Fighting Evolution Wrestling. I am Blake Chadwick alongside Candy B. And Candy, it looks like we're kicking things off tonight with a big-time singles matchup.
Oh, yes. And who is this we have right here?
I do believe that's Ken Flemings, one of the agents here at Fighting Evolution Wrestling, and I have to wonder, what is the man in red up to? And that's an impressive individual he just brought out.
What is that thing?
That thing looks to be a chain and every bit of 280 plus pounds stalking his way towards the ring. And I have to wonder, Candy, not a lot is known about this man. I'm getting word from the back right now. We are to call him Psi Phi. Sounds like some sort of fraternity or something. I don't really know what's going on. That is one impressive individual, though.
Fraternity. It doesn't look like this kid was in college. What I heard is he came straight up off the streets, you know, like on the corner, hold the sign, will work for food. That don't look like no frat boy to me.
It appears as if he's ready to take a feast out of his opponent tonight.
My goodness.
And taking a look at the intensity of this man, we could be looking at one of the future stars here at FEW. And it appears as if Ken Flemings has joined up with the management of Fighting Evolution Wrestling and has made a deal to allow this man to compete on the show tonight. I don't know if it's a one-off situation. I don't know if this is going to be a long-term deal. But this guy, Psi Phi, has arrived, and he's ready to make an impact.
He might eat somebody, Lord Jesus.
As the anticipation builds for Showtime, JB Cool, as he's set to make his entrance. But Candy, as he makes his way out here to an arousing ovation, I have to wonder, is he ready for Psi Phi? Because we don't know what this man is capable of. There's no tape to watch, there's no film to study. JB Cool essentially going in this matchup blind against this new.
Are you kidding me? He's Showtime, baby. Look at that. Look at that greatness in the ring.
As FEW looking to crown their first ever heavyweight champion, we have to thank JB Cool firmly at the top of the ladder as a result of that heavyweight title division. But a win here tonight will not only essentially turn FEW on its side, but Psi Phi will skyrocket right up the charts as he looks to potentially get in the title mix. And you see Ken Flemings right there. He's hoping his client is going to come out of the winning.
I don't know about that, but I know JB looks better in red than he does.
Here we go. Bell sounds. This one's underway. Referee Chris Trump deciding this contest. Showtime. JB Cool one-on-one with the man we now know.
I'm gonna crowd up. I'm gonna crowd up, baby.
It's called Psi Phi. As JB rallying this crowd here once again, the Lewiston, Florida house packed as ever. As these two look up in the ring, and you can see the impressive strength of this big man. But again, Candy, we do not know much about his background. We do not know if he has any technical wrestling ability whatsoever. He could be just in here for a fight.
Well, you know, he looks like, I will say this about that big Hulk. He looks like a street fighter. That thing looks like he was born and raised on the streets.
Well, Candy, you did mention Psi Phi coming from the streets.
He sure enough did. Look at him.
And if that's where he's coming from, you have to think he's fighting for his life each and every day. So a match with JB Cool inside the squared circle probably not going to phase him too much.
This boy is fighting for a meal. That's why he's here. This boy just trying to fight for his next meal.
Fighting for a meal, potentially fighting for a contract, and potentially fighting for a shot at the FEW title when that comes to fruition. Sends JB for a ride. And
he didn't even face him.
And JB Cool, who normally is able to drive opponents down with that power, does not even move the big man.
What the hell?
Off the ropes one more time. And like the irresistible force meeting the immovable object, nowhere to go for Psi Phi. Ducks underneath the clothesline. And look at the power and strength of the big man. As he drives JB Cool right down. And that is not what JB Cool is expected coming out here against the newcomer.
Hey, look at JB's face. JB, look at his face. He's like, hell, gosh. I don't think he was expecting that.
And you have to think on the outside, Ken Flemings has to be smiling at the way things are unfolding in the first few minutes right now. In our opening contest here once again here in Lewiston, Florida. Capacity crowd on hand as Psi Phi goes for a right hand in the corner. JB ducks underneath. And Showtime taking it to him right now.
I felt that weird.
As JB Cool gonna send him for a ride. Irish whip reversal into the opposite buckle.
Damn!
And he eats the boot as Psi Phi.
Hey, there we go. JB showing him what it's all about.
And Showtime's starting to roll right now. Throwing those jabs, Candy. And JB Cool looks to control the pace. He's going to send Psi Phi for a ride. And look! Spinning heel
That's
kick.
gotta hurt. That's gonna hurt. The lights out, baby.
By JB Cool, lateral press 1-2. And again, a near fall. You have to be impressed in the first few minutes. Psi Phi, for all intents and purposes, his first ever professional wrestling match, looks to be very impressive in there against the veteran.
He's holding it. I'll give him that.
As JB trying to take it right to the big man. And those knife edge chops ringing all throughout Lewiston, Florida. As right now, JB Cool trying to rally this crowd. He ascends all the way to the top, and here it comes, Candy. There's 3, 4, 5. And JB continuing the punishment here on Psi Phi. Chris Sharp trying to bring him out of the corner, but JB Cool not letting up.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
And Psi Phi drives him right into the corner. Look at the power and strength of the big man. Again, nearly 280 plus pounds, you gotta think.
What size is that boot? Like a size 20?
As Psi Phi looking very impressive here in his FEW debut. Sends Cool for a ride. Rookie mistake there, puts his head down. And the show could be over. But instead, JB just chops him right down to size. And the veteran takes right back over.
JB showing you box.
Look, Andy right there looks like he was signaling for the press slam.
Hey, you ready for this? You ready for this?
That would be some big time strength from JB if he can get him up. But instead, Psi Phi just knocks him right down.
This street kid ain't playing, man.
As he's measuring up JB. As here we go, he's covered. Having a near fall.
JB said not tonight.
And you have to think, Candy, the longer this match wears on, the more it will be in favor of JB Cool as we're getting to that point in the match where the fight of Psi Phi. Most fights normally are over at this point. After you get past that few minute mark, now you got to figure out what else to do. And I'm not so sure Psi Phi has that in his arsenal play yet. As JB
Look at Psi Phi holding on for dear life.
trying to fight out of this headlock. Off the ropes. And JB goes for the sunset flip. Can he get over? He does!
Here it is! Here it is!
And Psi Phi is going to kick out, but JB Cool not letting up quite yet.
Look at Ken.
As the big man drives that elbow right to the temple. As Ken Flemings watches on, one of the agents here at Fighting Evolution Wrestling, creating a deal with iVision Sports to allow Psi Phi to debut here tonight. There's the scoop slam, down goes JB, and he says that's not enough.
What?
For the second time in the charm, as Psi Phi can be showing off that impressive strength.
Oh, now he's showboating. Look at this mess.
And that cocky cover will only get 2 as Psi Phi looks to be throwing his weight around a little bit in there with Showtime.
What did Ken do? Just go and find the most specific thing on the streets?
2. And another near fall. And you have to give it to Psi Phi again for his first match. Seems to have a little bit of ring awareness and understanding of what to do inside the square circle. As that chin lock is, I don't know how many chin locks you normally cinch in on the streets, but he seems to have figured it out here against Showtime JB Cool. As he backs JB into the corner, and again, you have to be looking at every bit of a 50-pound weight advantage for the big man.
Oh.
And the flying avalanche by Psi Phi. Is this crowd in disbelief right now?
They are. Look at them.
This is not what they expected from the newcomer. They thought this would be easy pickings here for JB Cool, but Psi Phi is giving him hell. Charges in the corner. And
Another
Psi
one.
Phi
Oh, God.
once again throwing that weight around.
Oh.
And Psi Phi now trying to continue to mount the attack with Ken Fleming shouting instructions on the outside. And again, another avalanche in the corner. But wait a minute. JB Cool playing possum. He follows him in the opposite direction.
Look at Ken. He didn't like that at all.
Veteran tactic right there by Showtime.
Bam.
As he's starting to fire up, Candy. Chops him down with the elbow. Now measuring up. There's a clothesline. And JB Cool. He's calling for the press slam again. Feeding off the crowd here. He's got him up. And look at the impressive strength of the big scoop slam.
It's showtime, baby. No more messing around. He's rallying the crowd up. There you go.
And JB Cool starting to roll. This show could be over any moment now. As JB drops the elbow. I don't know if that will be enough.
That's a wrap.
Chris Sharp drops down. But if you notice, Candy, he does not hook the leg, and that might have just cost him the win. As JB
This newcomer, I gotta give it to him. I can't even talk crap.
sends him for a ride. Again, puts the head down. Might have been a mistake. Psi Phi off the ropes. JB gonna spin him inside out. There's a right hand. Now Cool measuring him up. Spins him around. He's got him, Candy. And the show's over. That's the inside leg. 1, 2, 3.
And the black marble.
As Ken Flemings Trying to check on his man. You hear the official announcement. JD Cool is your winner.
You can't beat experience at the end of the day.
So, Candy, an impressive win there for JD Cool over Psi Phi, but you have to give credit to the newcomer. Looked pretty impressive in his debut.
He did his thing. He came. He tried. It just wasn't good enough.
And we do know still to come, we're going to see a battle of USA and Russia as Mitch Mitchell one-on-one with Victor Romanov. We know Romeo Quevedo is here, Chico Adams is here, all that plus much more is coming up at Fighting Evolution Wrestling.
Here, and why wouldn't you want to watch this pretty face right here on Fighting Evolution Wrestling?
What the You good? Oh, God, dog. That was so fast, man. What's up, man? You with them?
No, I'm not with them.
Okay.
What's up?
Hey, man, hey, look, man. I'm pissed, man. My bad. I ain't mean to come at you like that.
Yeah.
Just lost, bro. So I'm a little pissed right now, dog. And I ain't trying to go back to these streets, man.
No,
It's
it's okay. Calm down. It's all right.
It's real out there, man.
Listen. It's okay. It's okay.
It's real.
Do you know who I am?
Not really.
But don't worry about it. You know what I need? You know what I need you to do right now for me? Why don't you go out and get me a bucket of chicken? I need some fried chicken right now.
Bucket of chicken?
No. Make it tenders. Don't forget the biscuits, sweet and sour sauce. I need you to listen. This is important. Couple buckets of chicken, sweet and sour sauce, some chicken tenders. Everything will be okay.
Bro, I don't do, boy.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. All right? I'm gonna head to the ring. And welcome back to Fighting Evolution Wrestling. We are in Lewiston, Florida once again. Blake Chadwick alongside Candy B. And we can now welcome Mr. South Carolina himself, Bucky Wells, back to FEW.
He's looking good.
I think Candy might need a fan, some water.
And I thought JV looked good in red.
As it seems like each and every star that comes out here, Candy having a more difficult time of composing herself. As Bucky Wells, an impressive individual, as you have to give it to him. Very well put together and great physique for the young man.
He is. Look at those arms.
As Bucky Wells, the South Carolina native, as he's set to take on MDK, who is already in the ring. You want to talk about a battle of physiques. Does not get better than these two right here as it comes to the state of Florida.
I can't even complain. You know, I'm actually going to quite enjoy this match.
I had a feeling you might. As MDK, of course, represented by the Elite. And I'm taking a look around ringside, Candy, and another manager, another agent, another influential individual that I don't see out here, one Mr. J.
Oh, that yak chatterbox.
As, of course, Mr. J has the charges, MDK, Ace Mayhem, amongst many other individuals, always looking to establish more men in his stable. As referee Randy Eller assigned to this contest.
Mr. J has a cult, that's what he has.
MDK, who we do know has competed on the tag team scene many times.
Where are you going?
As it looks like he's gonna slow things down and take his time.
Is he gonna start chasing skirts? We don't know how he is.
As we do know, MDK does love the ladies.
Oh, if he focused on the match instead of on the ladies, he might be a better athlete.
But Candy, for the last 5 years or so, MDK has also loved championships. And that's one thing he's looking to acquire here in FEW, whether it's a tag team title with Ace Mayhem, whether it's the heavyweight title on his own. But right now, he's got to get through Bucky Wells, and I'm not so sure he wants to hook it up with Mr. South Carolina.
Randy Eller, make him get in the ring, ref. Tell him to quit wasting your time.
As MDK will finally get in the ring, and hopefully things can get underway now, as We are set to begin here our second matchup of this great event. Remember, still to come, the Boogeyman is in the house. As well as Chico Adams. He's going one-on-one with Ace Mayhem, the other half of the Elite. And we do know the Dirty White Boy and Romeo Poveda will go at it, but right now it's MDK and Bucky Wells in a test of strength. And right now, Bucky Wells has the upper hand.
Are we wrestling or dancing here?
A test of strength in the feeling out process right now. And Bucky Wells drives that shoulder right into MDK and sends him to the mat.
That's a corn-fed country boy right there.
Off the ropes he goes. Bucky Wells. Oh. Look at the athleticism there. MDK with the leapfrog.
Damn.
And comes back with a shoulder tackle of his own.
Look at him flexing his chest. You know, he's something else.
As MDK hits the ropes one more time. Here we go. Bucky Wells comes back with a leapfrog of his own. And a flying shoulder tackle. As both of these men showing off their athleticism in the early going and the feeling out process. Neither man able to gain an advantage thus far. Bucky Wells, though, he's in control right now. And here's the running power slam. Bucky Wells hesitates. He looks the leg.
What was that, Bucky? King Kong?
Only a 1 count as MDK once again rolls to the outside. But in the first minute or two, you have to give the advantage to Bucky Wells.
What the hell is MDK doing?
He is slowing things down to his pace. Bucky Wells certainly rocking and rolling right now. Throwing out the offensive attack, and MDK, by rolling to the outside, is able to prevent that offense and break things up a little bit. And it is somewhat of a veteran move there by MDK, as you see him right there with that double leg pickup.
That was a cheap shot, man.
Now right back in the ring and hammering away on Wells, so it seems like MDK has swung the tide to his advantage right here. Now stomping away on Bucky Wells.
And that poor chest of Bucky.
And again, conspicuous by his absence on the outside of the ring is Mr. J. But we do know the agent has to be watching very closely, as he's always trying to negotiate with eye vision, trying to get title shots for his competitors.
Maybe it's best that Mr. J isn't out here. He isn't the most fair competitor now.
Blocked there by MDK. And look at that atomic drop. Lays Bucky Wells out on the top rope.
Jewels.
Heads him out to dry. And the forearm knocks Wells onto the entrance ramp.
I don't think he's going to have children anytime soon.
And that entrance ramp, Candy, from what I understand, is not reinforced. And I'm not so sure it's going to be able to hold up with Bucky Wells all 230 plus hanging out on there. If MDK does any sort of offensive maneuver on that ramp, both of these men could go crashing through.
Oh, God.
As MDK...
I don't think I want to see that.
Now goes to the outside and sends Wells right back into the ring. And he's going to need to capitalize here.
Corn-fed, you better come on and push it.
As again, both of these men, incredible physiques, but really combined only about 10 or 11 years of experience between the two of them. So still a whole lot left to go in terms of accomplishments for both of these men in the sport.
I could see the sweat fly off his chest from that shot. Ow.
And MDK lighting him up with a right hand. Now building some momentum, charging in!
Woo.
And meets Bucky Wells in the corner with the avalanche.
Lights out, baby.
Here we go, this could do it. Hooks the outside leg. And only a 2 count for MDK. As he's looking out to the crowd right now, and Candy does not see a lot of approval from Clewiston, Florida.
I can't really say he has my approval now, but at least he's good looking.
Now putting Bucky Wells in position. Snap suplex, and he's going to roll with him here. Trying to show off that impressive strength and endurance is MDK.
Another one.
A pair of suplexes. Will the third time be a charm? And he's got him up. And look at the impressive strength here.
Hello.
Just has him lifted in the air. The delayed vertical suplex. And MDK drops Bucky Wells down. But Candy, this could be a mistake. He's not capitalizing. Finally goes for the cover. 2. And only a near fall, but MDK starting to swing the tide to his advantage and trying to close out Bucky Wells right here.
He could have had the pin, he just likes to showboat too much.
As MDK, again, for the last couple of years, has been primarily in tag team competition. But we do know his acumen for the singles ranks as well.
He is a competitor, a good competitor as a singles wrestler.
As MDK here, wearing down Bucky Wells with that side headlock. Remember, still to come. We have ladies action, as we do know Gemini and Red Velvet will be in the house. Again, the partner of MDK, Ace Mayhem, will be here as he throws Bucky Wells right down. And he's not giving Bucky Wells any opportunity to get back in this match right now.
doing? Wouldn't the intelligent thing be to go for the pin? I'm just saying.
As MDK picks Bucky Wells back up to a vertical base, we've already seen a trio of suplexes.
Oh, Bucky said
this time it was well scouted by Bucky Wells as he puts the brakes on it. Bucky Wells with a Michinoku driver. Here we go.
Bucky ain't playing.
Pulls the leg and a 2.5.
Oh.
But Bucky Wells with that move right there.
That was impressive.
Might have just swung the tide back to his favor.
That was damn impressive.
As Bucky Wells looking to make a comeback here. This crowd in Clewiston trying to rally behind the South Carolina native. Bucky's got him up here. Fireman's carry position.
No.
Slips behind him is MDK. And MDK going right back for that suplex. He's got him. And there's a lifting DDT. That's going to do it. 2 and 3. And MDK gets the win.
He won fair and square. Poor Bucky.
Well, Candy, Bucky Wells, one hell of an effort right there. No Mr. J, no Ace Mayhem. But MDK still gets the win. So we've seen a couple of big matches thus far. As we said, women's action coming up, plus much, much more. Don't you go anywhere. We're in Clewiston at Fighting Evolution Wrestling.
Carla Brown. Is that you? Brenda? Girl, give me a hug. Wow, girl, you haven't changed a bit.
Thank you, thank you. No, I try, and look at you. You are glowing. So, do you know what you're having yet?
Oh, no, she didn't.
I'm not pregnant.
C'est pas pour that one là. I am the Haitian Hurricane, Reggie Rhythm, and you are watching Fighting Evolution Wrestling. Ça passe.
Candy, we've seen a pair of singles matches. Coming up next, it's tag team action here at FEW.
Introducing the Fighting Evolution Wrestling Guest General Manager, Teddy
And Candy, Uncle Daddy! If anyone's gonna change plans here on our format, it's gonna be this man, the general manager of Fighting Evolution Wrestling. It's time for some thuggin' and buggin' here in Clewiston, as Teddy Long is in the house.
Alright, how's everybody doing? How is everybody doing, players? Alright, well, thank you very much for having me here tonight. It's the first time I've had a chance to come to Clewiston. That's how you say that? Clewiston, Florida. And everybody received me well and gave me and showed me a lot of love. And I just want to thank all of you. Thank you very much. Well, I don't want to say I didn't do a whole lot of talking. We got a great show for you guys tonight. So I want to know, are you ready for some more Fighting Evolution Wrestling? Come on, players. Are you ready for some Fighting Evolution Wrestling?
Well, Candy, if anyone's gonna make a tag team match, it's gonna be Teddy Long. But here we go. Accompanied to the ring by a lovely young lady, it does appear as if Reggie Rhythm and Sweet Johnny Velvet are returning. A tag team that has swept the stage for the last 5 or 6 years. Here is Sweet Rhythm.
Hold on to this minute, man. Nobody told me anything about you guys. We're gonna do good. Mr. Teddy, my name is Reggie Rhythm. This is my cousin Sweet Johnny Velvet, and together we are Sweet Rhythm. All right, well, still, we're down here for you, man. Mr. Teddy, we are here live and Clewiston, and all we want is an opportunity
to prove to you and to this crowd. We're not just good, Mr. Teddy. Sweet Rhythm, we want to be great. We just asked for an opportunity. So what you're asking me is to put you in a match tonight. Is that the type of opportunity you want? Exactly. That's right, Mr. Teddy. Well, you know, that's what I do, man. I put people in matches. All right? Yep. I tell you what.
What in the hell is going on here? The Soulman Alex G, Animalistic Jay Brolli, they're jumping Sweet Rhythm. Folks, I think we've got a match here.
Gee, you too old for that mess. You know better.
And you see Gemini jumping up and down on the ring apron. As Teddy Long's going for a referee, here comes Chris Sharp. I think we do have a tag team match.
She's too cute.
As that indeed was Red Velvet that came out here with Sweet Rhythm. We know she will be in action with the
Now, I understand you guys just asked about opportunity. Now, I don't know who these two guys are. I mean, I've never seen you before. Oh, you got opportunity. Oh, I tell you what, since you got opportunity, then that only leaves me to do one thing, and that is to make this a tag team match. So right now it's going to be Sweet Effing Rhythm against their opportunity. All right, Mr. Referee, you got it.
So Teddy Long leaves, Chris Sharp calls for the bell. Candy, you never know what can happen here at Fighting Evolution Wrestling. We got an impromptu tag team match.
And that's because Teddy says so.
And Alex G, he goes right after Johnny Velvet. Jay Brolli taking it to Reggie Rhythm. And we are off to the races here. Sunset Flip, here we go in stereo. 1, 2.
Oh, that was smooth.
And Sweet Rhythm there with stereo drop kicks. That's going to send G and Brolli to the outside. One thing we know here, Candy, do not mess with Sweet Rhythm.
I see why they call them Sweet Rhythm. They are perfectly in sync. Wrestling, they make wrestling look like dancing. They look that good.
Again, a team for the last 5 or 6 years that has swept the entire tag team scene in the state of Florida. They have arrived here in Fighting Evolution Wrestling to claim the tag team championships. But first they must get through Alex G, a veteran of nearly 30 years in this sport and one of the most impressive physiques in the game today, and animalistic Jay Brolli.
I'm still disappointed with G. He's too old for that jumping mess. He knows better.
Alex G, the crafty veteran. Headlock takeover, nicely done by Sweet Johnny Velvet. Beautiful arm drag takedown.
That's how you treat your elders?
As the basics are working right now in the center of the ring, Sweet Johnny Velvet isolating the Soulman. Now driving that knee right to the shoulder.
He can pull that thing out of place, can't he?
Trying to do some damage there to that rotator cuff, perhaps AC joint of Alex G. And again, being a veteran of nearly 30 years, you have to think, probably not at full strength like some of the under competitors.
But he still got it though, hey.
Indeed he does, as he's always trying to teach the young guys a lesson. He's upset with this young crop of guys.
Who is this psychopath?
That's Gemini, as she's hopped up on the ring apron. One of the few young competitors that Alex G is actually taken to.
But she's not even a sexy distraction. Oh!
And right there, kicks him in the midsection. And Alex G taking over here with right hands and utilizing that distraction on the outside. And that's exactly why Gemini is there, to distract the other team and swing the tide back the other way.
Well, what happened to... Don't you hit her!
As there's the Red Velvet on the outside again, a momentary distraction. Nearly goes the other way. As there's a roll-up attempt by Johnny Velvet. Goes for the quick tag into Reggie Rhythm, but you see the Soulman cut it right off.
He's going old school style on.
Excellent job by Alex G to cut the ring right in half. Here comes Jay Brolli. And now the animalistic one will go to work. Picks him up with a big scoop slam. It pretty much deadlifts him up and over. And Jay Brolli.
Look at Brolli, look at the cuts, my goodness.
Goes for that cocky cover, but to no avail, as again, you're going to need to do a little bit more than that to dispatch a team like Sweet Rhythm.
In sync, baby. Look at that.
Quick tags in and out, double team working right now for Reggie Rhythm and Sweet Johnny Velvet. And officially, for the first time in this match, Reggie Rhythm will make an appearance.
He's going to work on that arm and shoulder out.
Full arm dragging twist, doing some damage again to that left arm. Look at this jacket there, trying to pull it out of place.
is Reggie Rhythm. As he has Brolli isolated right now. And these two exchanging forearm shots right in the center of the ring. Brolli with the go behind. Nice job right there with the standing switch by Reggie Rhythm. He does have an amateur background. Jay Brolli runs him into the ropes, tries the O'Connor roll. Blind tag to Johnny Velvet. Brolli doesn't see it. And there's a neck breaker. Nicely done by Johnny Velvet. Here we go. Sweet Rhythm inside. Leg is hooked, but only a near fall. Sweet Rhythm does have control once again. Great heads-up move by Johnny Velvet to make that tag and insert himself back into the matchup.
What happened to that crazy clown? Oh, there she is.
As again, Gemini and Red Velvet roaming on the outside of the ring. Being the equalizers for one another. Comes into the corner. Does Johnny Velvet. Might have taken too long. As Brolli puts on the brakes. And look at that exploding clothesline out of the corner.
Yeah, it's like a beast running into Brolli. It's like running into a steel wall. Oh.
And Jay Brolli now in control. As to my knowledge, Candy, this is the first time that Jay Brolli,
what is that?
That Jay Brolli and Alex G have teamed. As the Soulman looking for one of these young up-and-comers to really kind of bring some championship gold back around his waist as he's scouted the land essentially, trying to find that young guy that he can attach himself to. Will Jay Brolli be it? Very well could be. There's Jay Brolli now, driving those knees into the midsection, pulls him right out, snap suplex. And Brolli floats over. And Reggie Rhythm really breaks that one up. The Sweet Rhythm has held numerous tag team titles all throughout the state. And they're looking for an elusive one here at FEW. As right now, Chris Sharp counting away, both of these men desperately trying to make a tag. They are in the right part of town. As you see on the near side of the screen, Red Velvet cheering on Sweet Rhythm. As Johnny Velvet trying to tag in Reggie Rhythm, and here he goes. And Jay Brolli will get the Soulman in. And now Alex G and Reggie Rhythm will go one-on-one, but right now, Reggie Rhythm trying to get rid of Jay Brolli. Irish whip, reversal, slips right underneath. Reggie Rhythm, and there's a leg lariat.
Like I said, shouldn't be too hard.
And it looks as if he did not officially make that tag to Alex G. I thought he did. There's an exploding fisherman suplex. 1, 2. And again, only a near fall, but Alex G saw the opening right there.
Brolli looks like he's in bad shape.
And he did not take it, and you have to wonder, Candy, is Alex G maybe a little hesitant to get in the ring against Reggie Rhythm?
Well, I mean, look at that split.
The athleticism on full display there by Reggie Rhythm. The splits into the drop kick. Here we go, 1, 2, and a 2.5.
Well, G might be hesitant, like you said. I mean, Reggie's a hell of a lot younger. Not that G isn't good or anything, but I'm just saying.
As Reggie Rhythm keeps Jay Brolli on the Sweet Rhythm side of the ring. There's a scoop slam. 1, 2. And Alex G will break it up as he was sensing this match slipping out of his grasp.
Johnny's not having it, though.
As Johnny Velvet comes in the ring, he's going at it with Alex G. All 4 men are in the ring. Katie barred the door. We've got a Pier 6er here as Chris Sharp is going to try to maintain control. As Alex G heads to the outside with Johnny Velvet, Reggie Rhythm and Jay Brolli are in the ring. Candy, those are the 2 legal men. As keep your eyes on Gemini on the outside. As Reggie Rhythm,
look at her,
he's going to the suplex, and she trips him right up. She holds onto his boot. 2, 3, and Jay Brolli and Alex G have just stolen this win.
That